Omega Supreme!
What's up all you noobs and noobets? Toy Shiz here, and I got a really quick review for you today. We're totally going to be checking out the brand new Jazwares Fortnite action figures, specifically the 3 3/4 inch ones. And very special shout out and a thank you to Jazwares for sending over this really great box of toys for me to check out and to review. That's really fantastic. I was actually in Target the other day and they were throwing away the trash, and I grabbed these little standees. I was like, hey, you know what, that might look good for the review, and I think they do. You might agree, you might disagree, but anyways, let me know what you guys are thinking. What do you think about these new Fortnite figures? I'm a complete noob to Fortnite, downloaded it on my phone, so we're going to see how it goes. I've been destroyed every which way so far. Haven't won a single, maybe like won one or two, but not doing too well. I'm still learning, but I do know good action figures. So we're going to open up a few of the 3 3/4 inch ones today and check them out and see how they stack up. These are Fortnite action figures. And this is the Omega action figure. And as you can see, squared up next to Technique, this is a bit more of a deluxe version of the 3 3/4. Technique runs about 13, and Omega here will run you about 19, 20 bucks. So a little bit more expensive, but you do get a few more accessories as opposed to the more basic 3 3/4. Nice overall packaging, nice clamshell. Really like this little red thing in there. Curious to check that out. On the back side, all this color, crazy artwork, images, all that great stuff reminding you this is Fortnite. Let's get into it. And here are all the Fortnite 3 3/4 inch action figures out of their packaging, and I gotta say, they're looking pretty great, and they all size up rather nice. Now, I don't know if there's a lot of height difference between each of the characters within the actual game, but they do have a very distinct, reminiscent quality to them of G.I. Joe, especially G.I. Joe. Not so much like Star Wars or anything else like that, but just very detailed, very wacky, very out there. But I'm really digging it, actually. And as I looked at Technique, and I said, hey, you know what? These aren't really my type of figures, so to speak. But I don't really play the game, but I do like great toys. But these are growing on me, I gotta say. These have really nice weapons, really nice detail, but the articulation is outstanding. And it's really cool to see a company like Jazwares tackling such a very detailed and intricate figure, and it makes me wish that other companies would do the same as well. So let's take a look at the Omega figure, and as you tell, this is standing at 3 3/4, but it is more of a deluxe figure because you're getting a slew of accessories as opposed to the more basic 3 3/4 inch figures. However, he's actually, or she actually, I don't know, but regardless of who he, she is, this thing is pretty rocking, I have to say. The really great articulation is ever present on this Omega figure, but the paint apps are really nice. A lot of black, a lot of silver, a lot of red, and it looks really clean for the most part. Just a little tiny deviations here and there with the silver paint on the actual costume. One thing I did notice, though, is that on the box, it tends to be more of an orange than a red. So that's the only thing throwing me off. I would have liked to have seen that. And it's more of like a glowy neon orange than opposed to a red. But maybe this is just a different skin. Head is on a ball joint. Looks up and down really well. So that's good. Looks down about that much and looks up about that much. So like I said, nice range of movement there. Arms are on a ball joint. You're going to spin it around 360. That works really well. Single jointed elbows and has a wrist rotation to and fro, up and down. That is really cool. So you get a nice range of movement with that. Little bit of paint issues with it being stuck in the joint, so just go easy. You don't want to snap anything off. Really nice ab crunch articulation, so that's really nice. And he does have a waist swivel as well. Legs kick out about that much. That's a high kick, dang. And he actually goes back. His little butt flap doesn't get in the way. That's really rad. Look at that. Kind of goes off more to the side, but you can get that. Double jointed knees, and he does have a nice ankle swivin pivel, whatever you call it. I intentionally said that. Anyways, it's a nice figure, but this glider here is really nice. And you know, thanks to the little printout thing that came with the figure, I know that it's called a glider, and it's called the wet paint glider. And there are more gliders on the way. That's what it says. That's what I reads. Anyways, this little part right here, it's not painted anyway. It's just a silver piece, but it slips right into the glider. And it holds in rather well. You can twist it around, flip it, all that good stuff. It's like a parasol. That's basically what I originally thought it was. Has a pickaxe too, that futuristic pickaxe that pretty much comes. It's the same one that seems to come. Well, actually, you know what? No, it's a bit different. That's really interesting. It is a different sculpt, so that's cool. And then he also gets like this rifle machine gun thing, silver and a mustard yellow to it. Not a lot of paint. I think it's just, yeah, it's just plastic with, you know, on top of plastic parts. No paint on that thing, but it looks nice. He's got like a backpack. Looks like some jumper cables or something sticking out. Those are nicely painted, red, silver, and it fits right onto his back snugly. Just go ahead, give it a little bit of a twist. I'm wondering, the other characters have holes in their backs, so I'm wondering if backpacks maybe will come later for them. You can probably interswap the parts and all that good stuff, but I kind of wish the other figures came with that. This is really nice. It really seems to complete the figure. I don't like when figures have holes in them and you're standing there wondering like, well, was there some piece or am I missing something? But he does hold the accessories really well. You can go ahead and pop the gun in one hand. You can put the parasol, the glider in the other hand. And bingo bango, once you got it situated, he holds it really nicely. No spot to really place the pickaxe. However, I kind of just put it right there in the back. It's nothing to hang on to, but it kind of divots into his backpack. And then, of course, you grab the little piece that's doubles as the stand and as a Fortnite build a fort piece, I guess you could say. And he looks really, really nice. Look at that. You got a nice figure, nice stand, lots of weapons. It's $20. I'm a little on the fence about that price. I'm gonna be quite honest with you, but for you're getting, you know, 13 for the more basic 3 3/4. This Omega figure isn't bad for the price, but it just depends on how bad you want them. I would say maybe keep them all around the same, and then just go more for the actual play sets and such. But hey, that's just what I'm thinking. I like the figure. I like these Fortnite figures, and as I've said in previous reviews, I don't know necessarily if these are the things that are going to be for me. I need to get more into the video game, and as I kind of play it and such, maybe it will take off. But really cool character design, very evocative of G.I. Joe and those old school 3 3/4 inch figures. Lot of great accessories, but it's the articulation that really drives it home. These are great toys, and I think they're going to be great for your kids. And if you're a big fan of Fortnite figures, I recommend picking up a few and see how you like them. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. What do you guys think about these Fortnite figures? Are you collecting them? Leave your comments below. Let's talk toys. If you like the video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can find out when I post more videos just like this one. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at ToyShiz, or make sure to email me if you ever have any questions, toyshiz@gmail.com. Let's talk toys. Special shout out again, and a very much appreciated thank you to Jazwares for sending these out to me for review. I had a blast looking at them, and I got more Jazwares Fortnite toys on the way. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. Drink some great coffee, eat some great food, but most importantly, find some fantastic action figures like these Jazwares Fortnite figures. And when you do, let me know what you found. I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.